Danny Vegas time. Danny Vegas World segment 4. You know what happens after this show? She and I collect a check for $500,000 apiece. The fastest $1 million ever. And people ask us, why do you love what you do?
We don't work.
This ain't work.
This ain't work.
This is money for nothing and your chicks for free.
Hey.
Where did I get that? Joe Gamble don't know. He's a millennial. He's like, I don't know.
I know on the break we're saying all these comments. He has no clue.
He has no clue.
No clue.
No clue. Hey, we want to say hi to Pam, who's enjoying the program. And the topics are very interesting. Okay. All right. Well, you know what?
She's a smart woman.
Is she smart?
Yes. She's a very smart woman.
You know what's kind of interesting? I got to admit, I don't think there's any dumb women left. I've never heard anybody talk to women like, wow, she's just dumb and ditzy. Every woman's smart now.
There's a couple dumb ones. I know.
Is there?
Yeah.
I never hear of them. Every woman I know is smart.
Well, if you're smart, you'll continue to say that.
Exactly. Been married a long time. Know where battles to fight and what not to. But Pam, thank you so much for watching the show. Now let's go back in time. Okay, segment 2, we talked about, are men better husbands if they got a little side chick going on? Now, I think it all has to do with time. I mean, if you've been married 20 years, yeah, maybe wives like, yeah, thank God, now I ain't got to deal with this guy. All right? But I think if you've been married like a year and a half or so, it's like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And you're still in love after a year and a half.
Well, you're still in love after 20 years.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
we've got Tiger and I have 30 years together, 25 being married. And I mean, like I said earlier, there's days where I'm like, stop breathing. But
yeah.
I still love him.
Yeah,
I'm still in love with him.
I have killed my wife 1,000 times in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, she's very, I have to admit, I don't know if you've been watching this case on TV where the girl hired the police to kill her husband. Mm-hmm. My wife is all into that. She is just all into that. She's just like, you go, girl, because but
Are you
I'm trying to figure it out. But my wife, I'm going to tell you, she goes, these people are stupid. All you got to do, this is my wife's plan. This is why I'll never go to the Grand Canyon with my wife. My wife went to the Grand Canyon with my kids just like a month ago, okay? I would not go. Because she said, all you got to do is just push them over the side and start crying. You know? You go to one of those excluded spots at the Grand Canyon. You know
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. I can't speak English. Me no English. You know? And she goes, you go to one of those excluded lookout points, because there's some excluded lookout points.
I haven't been to the Grand Canyon yet.
Oh, really?
So.
They've got some lookout points where everybody goes to, but there are some that you kind of drive back about a mile, and you get back in there, and there's a little lookout point, and they don't have the barriers. She goes, you just push over. You don't speak English. You start crying, and what happens? She goes, that's the perfect way to get rid of your husband. So I will never go to the Grand Canyon with mine, because she goes, everything else is too messy. Too messy. That's in her mind. But she's all into this trial. She's all into this case. She's just like, came in today and was just blah, 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 blah about it while I was sitting there watching on TV. I'm looking at her like, are you serious? You're like rooting for this guy?
You need to sleep with one eye open.
Sleep with one eye open.
I'm just saying.
Let your pillow talk. That's a Metallica song. Okay. So, anyway. We said in segment 4 we're going to talk about 2017, because this is the last time I will see you until the next year.
Next year.
Okay, you will be. She will be on the 3rd week of January, as long as some humongous Hollywood party doesn't bump her off the show. But she will be back on the 3rd week of every month. So I will not see you till next year. It'll be 2017. I don't know if we'll have a new president by then. Will we or not? I don't know what your week is or not. But anyway.
No.
So what's up with you in 2017? What's going to happen?
Just continuing to do what we do. Like I said earlier, we were working with the Luxury Magazine,
right.
And I wanted to give a shout out. And I normally don't write notes, but I had to write notes because I wanted to get it right. So with the magazine, it's the February Health and Beauty issue, and the inside features are going to feature Shannon Macbeth and the team over at the new place, The Ride.
The Ride.
The Ride. It's that new bicycle. Indoor bicycling experience. It just opened on the 14th.
Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, and then also Lacey Shore, she's the new MRI machine at the Cleveland Clinic Lou Rubo Center for Brain Health. Okay. So those are 2 of our features. So we're going to be doing their shoots the first week in January to get it out for the February issue.
Well, I know it's going to be great if Ann Dean is involved. Man, I'm telling you, those gals are just like, I don't know, man. They're like perfect.
Well, I mean, add hair and makeup. Dee Dee and I are a team. But I'm excited to do the shoot for Luxury on Friday. Like I said, it's a beauty one. And the model is drop dead gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah. And then my work is going to be so easy. But just, again, having Shane shoot it, and then we'll go into shooting, the other two ladies in January. And it's fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great year for 2017.
Yeah.
Well, let's tell you what's going on in Danny Vegas' world. Of course, Danny Vegas is a marketing platform, and we do marketing events, and we're branding. That's what we just promote and take brands and make them household names. Well, as you well know, WCOBM now is part of that platform. I have the license for this studio. I am the decision maker. I'm the one that makes it go. I've got all kinds of new packages. We've changed some things. We're changing some things in the future. It's all about value. It's all about marketing. It's all about branding. It's all about good, great content. So we're really excited about that. And of course, we have our ladies brand coming out on the platform called #OneLuckyGal. I still think we're kind of scratching our head a little bit on that one, but we're figuring it out as we go.
Figuring it out.
Yeah, we better hurry up because we are launching that on January 17th. But it is what in my mind it's not a club, it's not a networking group. It is a brand.
It's a brand. It's empowerment.
You are going to be part of a brand, which I always say, if you're part of the brand, you're in the band. And everybody wants to be in the band. So it's for boss ladies who are mothers, daughters, sisters. It's a collection. It's colleagues. But you're basically part of a brand. And that brand will be out doing all kinds of great things. And I'm really excited about it. And I want to spend the next couple of weeks really tightening it up and getting the message out there. So January 17th, we can get everybody to go onto the website and put their information in.
Yeah, I mean, women helping women. It's like I said, it's not a networking group. We want to empower other women. And using the Danny Vegas platform, being able to help somebody in their life, to help them change their life, to help them grow in their life, to give them a doctor referral or give them an advice. It's a great feeling. I mean, I laugh that I don't really work for a living because I get to make people pretty all day long.
Right.
And when a woman sits in my chair and they leave and they feel pretty, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling.
Right.
So these other two remarkable women, Jody and Nicole, they're in the same mindset. We're women who want to help empower other women.
Right. It is a mindset. And that's what I want to get across. That it's a brand. It's a mindset. It's a way of thinking. So, like I said, you will be part of a collective of lady bosses, but at the same time, you're just part of a brand. And nowadays, brands are, in today's world, a brand is a living entity.
It is. It defines you.
That's why we're calling it a platform. It's a brand that you will be able to represent yourself in any way you want. And I think it's going to be very cool. Like I said, we're going to take the next couple of weeks to tighten it up, tighten the message up. And moving in 2017, just, it's going to be a great year for Danny Vegas. And maybe, I've been throwing punches and fighting and struggling and winning and losing for a long time. But going into, and I say this every year, and maybe I'm smoking dope. I don't know. I guess you can't smoke. You can smoke dope all the time now. So I guess I'm shooting heroin. But I think this year's hopefully going to be the year that Danny Vegas hits the power brand status, which I think we've been flirting with for a couple years. And it will be a winning entity. We got a minute left.
Well,
I want to give you the most of the time to say thank you to all your friends and have a happy holidays.
I'm very blessed with my family, my friends around me. I'm so thankful for everything that I have, for what the world allows me to have. And I just bless everybody every day. And I appreciate your support, your love, your friendship. And know that you are your own.
Yep.
You do it. You are it. You become it.
Well,
happy holidays.
Andine Rose, you are part of the reason why this platform does so well. And I really want to thank you for becoming a cornerstone and being the once a month co-host. You certainly round out a beautiful, beautiful team of different folks, different mindsets, and it's just great. And I got a couple more weeks left but the cornerstones are done for the year. I love all you guys. You're my team. Jody and Nicole, I love you. And we'll be back next week with, I'm going to tell you, Glenn Alex. You'll love her. See you next week.